How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the NECA Ultimate Wolfman figure based on the 1941 film starring Lon Chaney Jr. One of my favorite Universal Monster movies for sure, up there with Dracula and of course Creature from the Black Lagoon. Super excited when I got this guy. This guy was actually released in early 2022. I believe it was to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the film. So we'll start off with the front cover, guys. The front cover is actually a representation of the movie poster. The Wolfman logo, picture of the Wolfman himself, and then everybody in the film, Ultimate Wolfman. On the side, photo shot of the figure, the Wolfman logo, Universal Monsters, NECA Real Toys. On the back, we got some great photo shots of the figure as well. The Wolfman logo, and on the other side another photo shot of the figure, Universal Monsters, NECA Real Toys, and the Wolfman logo again. That's for the window. Beautiful photo shot there of the figure posed, and then we got the figure in all its glory right there. I have to say, I absolutely love this figure. I think they got the likeness of Lon Chaney Jr. pretty spot on. So let's go ahead and get him opened up and get a better look at the figure. Alright, guys, let's get right into it. First off, I have to say, I'm going to go ahead and say right now with one of the accessories that comes with the figure, they included a little stand. Highly recommend using the stand because this guy won't, the way his feet are, he won't stand without it. I mean, I've gotten him to stand a couple times, but he'll just fall over regardless, no matter what. But that one issue aside, let's go ahead and get into the head articulation. And before I actually get into the head articulation, I have to say the likeness of the Wolfman, the sculpt of the head here, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love the strands there. The likeness of the Wolfman's face is gorgeous. The eyes are incredible. Yeah, just beautiful figure. As for the head articulation, head does rotate all the way around. It does a pretty good job of like some side to side, sort of like head tilts and stuff like that. So you can get some pretty good poses, head poses out of it. As for the arms, arm does rotate all the way around. Does come up just about almost 90 degrees. And single joint in the elbow. Rotation in the elbow, looks like. Pretty stiff, guys. I had him in the box for a little bit, but he's pretty much brand new out of the box, so he's still kind of a little stiff. Hand does rotate all the way around at the wrist, and the wrist does go back and forth. And I have to say, speaking of the hands, I don't know if this camera picks it up well enough, but the attention to detail on there is absolutely gorgeous. From the claws there, or the nails on the hand, the wrinkles, the coloring. I mean, the coloring on this figure is absolutely incredible. Definitely love the way these came out. And this is the second figure I picked up in the line back when they were first being released. The first one I picked up was Frankenstein's monster, and this guy was released, so I picked him up. But yeah, as for the other arms, same thing, rotates all the way around. Does come up about 90 degrees, maybe a little bit more, or not a little bit more, but right at 90 degrees. Like I said, it could just be that this is pretty stiff still. So, and then single joint in the elbow, rotation in the elbow, rotation in the wrist, and hand does go back and forth. And again, really love the detail there, and even on the wrinkles and the creases on the shirt. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, I have to say. There is a bit of rotation on the torso, not too much. I'm wondering if maybe the shirt kind of hinders that movement under the onto the plastic there, the way it's molded. As for the legs, leg does come up, does come back, not too much, probably because of the way the pants are molded back here. Looks like he does almost do the split. Looks like a single joint in the knee. The knee does have feels like it has some rotation there, but I don't want to force it and have a video fail. As for the foot does rotate all the way around. Foot does go back and does go front. And like I said, I don't know if you noticed the way the paws or the feet are. Yeah, it's at an angle, sort of. It's molded like at an angle. So again, that has to be the reasoning they added the stand, because without the stand, like I said, it's hard to stand this guy up on his own. As for the other leg, does come up, does come back. Can do the splits. Again, single joint in the knee. Light rotation, not too much, or full rotation in the knee. Again, I don't want to force it and have a video fail, guys. And once again, full rotation in the foot, ankle area, and foot does go back and goes forward. So go ahead and put him off to the side, and we'll get a look at his accessories next, guys. Some of the accessories he comes with 3 sets of human hands. These 2 here are gestured hands. So they are the humanized or human version of what he comes defaulted with. I have to say, I love the mold on these. I love the veins and the wrinkles and I don't know. NECA does a great job of these types of accessories with the hands and stuff. You can see the nails there. Like I said, I don't know if the camera picks this up well enough, but really dig the stellar detail there. As for the other human hand, it's more of a gripping hand, more than likely for one of the accessories that we're going to take a look at here in a second. But yeah, same thing. I love the little detail there on the nails. See the wrinkles on the hands, the veins. But really nice that they added the human features to this. Up next, guys, he also comes with a set of human feet. So I guess you have the ability to pose him during his transformation. So with these, foot does come back, foot does go forward. And they're, compared to the Wolfman feet that he comes with default, these are actually flat-footed, so I would imagine you could stand him fairly well just on his bare feet. The other foot's the same, goes back, goes forward. It does have the peg holes on the bottom, but and I might try this out to see how they fit or how he stands with these. But yeah, you see the veins there again and the toenails. I mean, the attention to detail, like I said, guys, on these are pretty nice. I really dig it. Up next, guys, we have a bear trap, or in this case, I guess a wolf trap. Really like that it's functioning. It'll close. It also has a little locking pin here, so you can lock it. It has a little snap there. And then the cool thing is like you push this and it unlocks it. Or yeah, it unlocks it so it can pop open essentially and get his foot. But I have to say the detail on this is pretty nice. I like the little rivets there. I like the wash, the coloring that they did on this, almost like it's been used before. I don't know if it picks it up well on the camera, but you can see how it's kind of weathered there. That weathered look and that sort of like rusted bronze or rusted metal look definitely pops on this. I really like that detail. Yeah, great accessory. I'm glad that they actually and in the movie too, he ends up getting caught by one of these towards, I guess it's towards the middle or the end of the movie, after he's already transformed. But really cool that NECA included this in this release. Really dig it. Up next, guys, we got the silver cane, And I don't know if the camera picks this up well enough, but yeah, the wolf head with the star on it. This is a silver cane that ends up, like, spoiler alert, ends up killing the Wolfman at the end. His own father beats him down with this bad boy, and I have to say, as small of an accessory as it is, and the detail that it has on it, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful work, beautiful mold and sculpt on this. Even the cane itself, I like I mean, it's pretty spot on. I mean, it looks gorgeous to what it looks like in the movie. Little wolf's head there in silver. Very, very nice. And I forgot to mention, it is a bit of a, I guess, sort of a softer plastic. So I would be careful with this because it does seem like it is kind of malleable. So yeah, definitely if you do pick up this figure, I would be careful with this. But yeah, very nice detail there. We have one of two head sculpts. So this is a default head sculpt he comes with, and then the other head sculpt is him more of a snarling or angry Wolfman. Again, beautiful job that NECA did on the mold of this, the hair and stuff like that, and even the eyes. You can see that. I don't know if this camera picks it up well enough, but the eyes, man, it looks absolutely great. What's great about the Wolfman and Lon Chaney Jr., his character, is the Wolfman itself is very vicious and ferocious, and he's a killer. But Lon Chaney, the way he plays the tragic angle where he's just like, you feel for him, you know. And yeah, really gorgeous head sculpt. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pose him with, this one or the defaults. So definitely as a Wolfman, but yeah, I like how you can kind of see a little bit of blood maybe in there when he's like finished chomping on somebody. But yep, really love this detail. Really gorgeous head sculpt for sure. And last but not least, guys, we get the human version of Larry Talbot, Lon Chaney Jr. Man, the head sculpt on this is absolutely killer. The likeness is pretty spot on and incredible. I love the hair sculpt. The head sculpt as a whole is amazing. NECA really captured Lon Chaney's face for sure. You see the sad eyes there. Like that's the crazy thing about this movie, is just like the Wolfman itself is a vicious killer, but the tragedy that befalls like Larry Talbot. I mean, you see, at least for me, looking at this and even referring back to the movie, you could tell it's like a tragedy. You know, it's like he doesn't want to hurt anybody, and you could tell he's like crushed that he's actually this thing, when he realizes he's actually the Wolfman and he's killing people and stuff like that. But yeah, really solid detail on this, I have to say. Definitely one of my favorite releases for sure, aside from the Dracula. But Bela Lugosi's Dracula and Lon Chaney Jr. here, man, pretty spot on. Really dig it. That about wraps it up for this video, guys. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of the figure. Are you a fan of the original black and white Universal Monsters Wolfman movie? Have you seen Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman? That's also a really good movie where Frankenstein takes on Wolfman. That's one of my favorites as well. Have you seen the remake with Benicio del Toro? What do you think of that movie? And of the two, which is your favorite? Me, I really do like the Benicio del Toro one, but I gotta stick with the classics. I love the original. Incredible performance in my opinion. But beyond that, guys, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again for coming back and for the continued support, guys. I really appreciate it. I cannot seriously thank y'all enough for all the continued support, as well as the conversations and the comments and feedback and stuff. So really, guys, thank you so much. Until then, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one.